Dear Ministers, I am fully confident that this meeting will be successful and that in the end we will achieve the results we expect for the benefits of our agreement and ultimately for our countries and peoples. Thank you very much, and I look forward to a very productive meeting. Bienvenidos todos.
Thank you, Minister Marquez. We will now proceed to take the official photograph of this CPTPP meeting. Please just look at your computer and stay still for a few moments and smile, please. We will send this photograph shortly after the Commission meeting ends. Thank you very much. We now turn to item 3 of the agenda. We want to kindly ask ministers right now to participate and limit their interventions to 3 minutes. Let me now offer the floor to Minister Yasutoshi Nishimura from Japan. Please, Minister.
Thank you. Her Excellency, Dr. Gracia Marquez, Minister of Economy of Mexico, ministers and senior officials. It's my great honor to participate in the third Commission meeting when Japan serves as Vice Chair. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Minister Marquez for hosting this video conference at these challenging circumstances. I'd like to extend my condolences and sympathy to all those affected by COVID-19. Coronavirus has had a dramatic impact on the people in the world and the global economy. As a minister covering COVID-19 response and economic policy, as well as the CPTPP, I strongly believe that the post-pandemic global economy must evolve into a new, resilient, sustainable, and inclusive one. With a relevant, high standard and well-balanced rules for the 21st century, I believe that the CPTPP will play a crucial role in this regard. In light of time constraint, I'd like to highlight 2 important aspects today, namely building resilient supply chain and digitalization. Madam Chair, deepening economic integration among CPTPP members has been an important driving force for economic growth. Supply chains encompassing different countries have been playing an important role in our modern manufacturing process. In response to the serious impact by the coronavirus pandemic, how to restore and further enhance resilient supply chain is a key for our future economy. We should work together and set up a platform inviting government officials, industries, and academics from various countries to find a way. Under the coronavirus pandemic, digital technology has become absolutely crucial to our new lifestyle. The electronic commerce chapter of the agreement contains comprehensive and high-level rules on digitalization. I believe we should do more in using it by setting up a subsidiary body dedicated to digital economy. It will serve as a new platform for encouraging our future cooperation and help us with international rulemaking in digital trade. As an initial concrete step forward, Japan is willing to organize a webinar on digital economy next year. Madam Chair, with regard to expansion of the CPTPP, I am happy to hear many voices expressing interest in joining us. As a matter of principle, Japan welcomes those bodies, those economies who are willing to meet the high standards of the agreement. I also hope that the agreement will enter into force for all the 11 signatories as soon as possible. Japan would like to continue working closely with all of you to achieve an success in our future endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Nishimura. It is now the turn of Minister David Parker from New Zealand. Please, the floor is yours.
Thank you for those comments. Greetings from New Zealand. It's very nice to see so many familiar faces as well as the new people that I've not yet met physically. I'm sure we all wanted to be enjoying the warm hospitality of Mexico right now, and Dr. Marquez, I really wish I was in Mexico at the moment, but the COVID challenge prevents that. Nonetheless, it's testament to the importance of CPTPP, that despite all of the challenges we grapple with due to COVID-19, we're all here today. The challenges facing the global trade and economic environment have of course been compounded by COVID-19, with significant new threats arising. This worrying trend has reinforced the priority that New Zealand places on the core pillars of the global trading system that matter deeply to us: open markets, respect for trade rules, and an effective multilateral trade institution. The parlous state of those institutions, which we continue to fight for, also reinforce the importance of the next layer of important agreements such as CPTPP. And I think Dr. Marquez's recounting of the statistics testament to how important this agreement is in the world. And the partnership that we've forged in CPTPP speaks to our commitment to open rules-based trading environments and the promotion of regional integration and cooperation. And these goals have never been more important to us. I've got to say that I think CPTPP is already delivering for all of us. It also points the way in which some of the newer areas that we see as important to develop to ensure the benefits of trade are shared more widely across the economies. Our economies and societies are also worthy. These include provisions for promoting sustainable development and opportunities for small to medium enterprises and for women. These objectives prompted New Zealand to launch our Trade for All agenda in 2018, and they sit behind the work that we're doing with Canada to conclude global trade and gender arrangements. I have lots of interjections in my parliamentary career, so I'm used to those sorts of things. I'll get back onto my script. So we think that CPTPP unlocks these sorts of new opportunities. We're also, as the preceding chair of CPTPP, or one of them, we appreciate all the work that Mexico's done in preparation for this meeting, and it's a lot to organise these meetings across time zones. So I look forward to a productive discussion today. I'm keen to focus on how we can work together to maintain and grow the success of CPTPP, including, importantly, by practical steps that we can take together in CPTPP to help support our recovery. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister David Parker. We now offer the floor to Minister Tran Tuan An from Vietnam. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Distinguished ministers, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I am so delighted that we are safe and sound, being present here today for the third Commission meeting of the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for the Trans-Pacific Partnership, CPTPP. I would also like to thank Mexico for hosting this virtual Commission meeting. The virtual meeting at senior official level, as well as the related meeting of 15 committees, and all the effort for advancing the work in CPTPP despite the challenging environment. In the complicated context of COVID-19, the virtual meetings are essential and suitable steps to enhance the effective implementation of the CPTPP agreement. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, in the past year, the world had suffered severe impact caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. We all share the great human losses intense economic crisis and consequences that our world is facing. According to the forecasted report of international organizations, the global economy will decline by 5.2% this year, which is the highest decrease in the past 8 decades. Against this difficult backdrop, some are resorting to trade protectionism with potential dire consequences for the world economy. As we are trying to find solutions to overcome such crises, as well as the consequences, we do not go alone, but supporting each other to go through this difficult period. One of the effective and practical actions of this moment is to ensure the smooth flow of goods and investment to recover the economy activities as well as other aspects of our society. Besides, it is important to counter protectionism and reinforce an open, effective, inclusive, and rule-based trading system. It can be said that the crisis has demonstrated the importance of a strong trading relationship among countries. The principle of free trade has come under increased pressure in the recent years, especially in the period of pandemic outbreak. In such a context, Vietnam is committed to cooperating with all CPTPP members to support free trade and multilateral trading system and continue addressing trade restrictive measures and implementing measures in line with international standards to facilitate the smooth flow of goods and services. Vietnam is committed to enhancing the connection of CPTPP members to strengthen regional supply chain and increase resilience to the external shock. After more than a year of implementation, Vietnam has a recognized growth in trade and investment with CPTPP members. In the coming time, we expect that, besides strengthening the implementation of commitments of the agreement, the ratification of the agreement by all signatories is also achieved. It will contribute to credibility and benefit of all CPTPP member countries. Last but not least, I wish all countries to stay together to recover from the current crisis, as well as to use this challenging occasion to reform ourselves toward a better and more prosperous future for all of our community and people. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Tran Tuan